Welcome to Community Convos, a podcast and radio program from LCC Connect with conversations about what's happening in Lansing and around mid-Michigan. Hello, and joining me on the Convo today is Shawn VanSteeland. You may know him as the general manager of the Music Instrument Swap. It's a store dedicated to selling, buying, and trading used music equipment. And even if you haven't seen or met him at the store, well, you've probably seen him or met him if you've attended any sort of local music-based festival or event. Why? Because he volunteers a lot of time as well as helps out with a lot of different festivals in the area. So much that Michael Fredericks dubbed you, right? The name of Fun Czar.
That is correct.
And Michael Fredericks is the bass player for the band Global Village. Welcome to Community Convo, Shawn.
Well, good morning to Daly and Lowry. How are you doing?
I don't
today?
do this very often, but you need the applause. There you go. Occasionally, I like to give my studio audience a chance to say hello to you as well.
Is that like the laugh track where those people have passed away? That kind of creeps me out a little bit that I learned that. But
it is a lot like that laugh track.
Can we do it one more time?
Sure. There you go. Shawn VanSteeland, ladies and gentlemen. Shawn VanSteeland.
Thank you so much, because Shawn usually does not get up this early in the morning, but only for Daly and Lowry would I get up this early in the morning.
That's because you're the Fun Czar, man.
Yes.
So yeah, it's that time of the year again. We're heading into the summer months, and that of course means that a lot of different festivals and events are happening, and it seems like you have somehow gone from just doing the Grand Lodge Music in the Park to all of them pretty much involved in some way, shape, or form, if not directly involved in the music side of things. Lansing Music in the Park, that's one of them that's happening. And of course, I think the one that is probably the most prevalent to our conversation today. And the reason that we wanted to focus in on that is to kind of help people understand that they take place at different parks, which makes it a little bit more difficult to direct people and tell them, hey, this is where this is going to happen this time.
Yeah, that is the challenge for me with Lansing. All of my other events that I do all focus on the same park all summer long. Lansing, because I believe they have 150 parks in Lansing, they like to move them to different parks. So that is always kind of a challenge for us.
It's understandable. It gives people a chance to kind of explore and go to different ones that they maybe haven't done before.
Yeah, plus let's keep Shawn on his toes with having to be in different parks every week. That's always great. So, so it's just, Lansing, I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years with them. Emily Stevens over there at Lansing Parks is an amazing person. Also, our good friend, Augie Martinez, he helps us out with
he always does a great job, too.
Yeah, he does an amazing job, and he's out there with all summer long with me as well.
So when are you kicking it off, and who's going to be kicking it off?
Well, so this year I'm really excited. June 12th, we have the amazing blues band from Lansing, Michigan. Root Doctor is coming out of retirement.
Really?
Yes, they're coming out of retirement.
With Freddie on vocals?
Freddie on vocals.
Very cool.
Yep, Root Doctor's coming back out to do a show for Lansing because they absolutely love Lansing as much as I do. And our good friend, Mr. Tommy Foster, who we have not seen in a long time, is going to come back to open for Root Doctor for that day. So that and listen, it is absolutely free.
Now, is he going to be doing a solo act there?
Yep, Tommy's doing his solo act. I'm hoping maybe Corduroy Boy from the old Foster Kids day.
Yeah. How does he do it? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. If you want to remember, you go see it on June 12th. Yep. Tommy Foster opened up for Root Doctor. Moore's Park is where that is going to be taking place. Root Doctor kind of surprises me because they officially retired.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is like a almost only chance. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be other times. It's just because these guys don't like get away from music, and they it's kind of like Cher retiring.
Well,
she just keeps going back.
It's kind of like you DJing, where you say, I retired, and then somebody calls you up and says, I'm getting, and so Dave's back out DJing as well, So this summer, we have an incredible lineup. Dave, you're part of the CABS, the Capital Area Blues Society.
That is correct, yes.
Awesome. So we're kind of focusing a little bit on the blues this summer. So we're starting out with Root Doctor, coming out of retirement. Not so much blues, but an amazing band, which we have not had before, is Black Rock 101.
Okay.
Those guys are new, and I think they're just going to be absolutely incredible.
Are we expecting rock and roll with that one?
Yeah, a lot rock and roll. Right. And, I saw those guys at Pump Stock last year. It was just absolutely incredible. So that's going to be a great show. And another one I'm excited about is the Blue Avenue Delegates. Now, do you remember those guys?
I do vaguely remember that. Yeah. I'm trying to remember when they were kind of together.
So yeah, and it was a while ago, but these are basically just amazing musicians throughout Michigan. And on Mondays, what they would do is, because they gigged all weekend, they'd get together at the Green Door on Monday nights and have a jam session. And these guys were just absolutely amazing. Back in December, those guys kind of did a reunion show, and they agreed to do a show for Lansing Parks for us. So that's going to be another. Actually, Mike Daniels, that used to work here at LCC.
Yep.
Mike, most people know him as a drummer. He actually plays guitar for Blue Avenue Delegates.
Oh, very cool. So I did not even know that he played guitar.
There you go. Cool. Most people don't, and so it'll be pretty cool, man. So Mike will be there, and we're pretty excited to see him too.
What are some other highlights through the Lansing Music in the Park?
Well, after that, I mean, pretty much a legend here in Lansing is Frogs.
Oh yeah,
Frog and the Beef Tones. Elderly Instruments, been there for a long time. So that was a great show last year for us.
And Frog, of course, doing a lot of rock and blues, mixing it together and just kicking out one song or the other too, usually.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you definitely had to come see him. Sea Cruisers, I love those guys. Those are a staple here in town. We'll be at Turner Dodge House.
Yeah, and they do a lot of the oldies kind of stuff.
Yep.
If you're into the
just great music.
I mean, it's expansive, but it's just it's one of those things where I love hearing it because it's oldies and you don't get to hear that as much anymore.
And just great vocals. And then our good friend Kathy Ford. Just another legend in Lansing. So she'll be at Durant Park, which is one of my favorite parks, but don't tell anybody because it's right by LCC. So and then our good friends Global Village. So Global Village is going to come out again this summer, and then we end up with Tejano Sound will be in Francis Park.
Some Tejano music too.
Yep.
That's awesome. I know a lot of people are a fan of that.
Yep. So that should be a great show.
Very cool. So it's kind of hard to say the website, I believe, isn't it? Or do you have like a website that people can go to pretty easy?
Well, so that right there, I think if you just go onto the City of Lansing's, probably their Parks and Rec for the Lansing program. I think if you just go on there, you'll be able to find all those concerts. Probably just look up Lansing Parks and Recs.
Yeah, I was saying, I think the easiest way to do it is just to go to your search engine, your favorite search engine, just Lansing Music in the Park, I think is what I looked up. And
is that fun? Yeah, yep. And then I know they just put out the Lansing Living magazine, and that was in there as well. So
very cool. 7 p.m. Wednesdays.
Yep,
we didn't mention that part.
Yep, yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
7 p.m. on Wednesdays. It is the Lansing Music in the Park concert series. You want to get more information, like I said, best way is to just do some Googling. Let's get over to the Grand Ledge Music Concert Series because I want to give that a mention as well before you get out of here because there are some great acts that you've got lined up on this series. And this is going to be starting June 20th, running through August 15th. Who do you got going on here, man?
Well, so 3 Minute a Tenor. We're the only music in the park this summer around the area that's going to have 3 minute.
Really?
Yeah, we're the only ones. They're absolutely amazing. They love Grand Ledge, so that's always good.
Always a crowd favorite, too.
Oh, yeah. Those guys always bring a big
and a blast to watch.
Yep. Get there early because it's hard to find a parking space. A new one for me this summer is Cannon Wren. She's a local person. She's like 17 years old, but she's doing a Taylor Swift tribute. And this summer, she's actually touring around the country doing this show, and it's just absolutely amazing.
That will be interesting, actually. I don't think you've ever had anybody like that specifically in Grand Ledge.
No, and once again, I think we are the only music in the park in the area that's actually able to bring her in.
Very cool. Mixed flavors, always a good show. This one I'm looking forward to, July 18th.
Who's July 18th?
Tell me.
We're
Insiders.
We're old. I'm looking at the screen as well. So yeah, the
it's
Insiders.
a tribute to Tom Petty. That is awesome.
Yep, I'm telling you, man. If you get a chance, and it is absolutely free. I can't stress enough. It is absolutely free thanks to all of our sponsors. And once again,
right. I always want to thank them.
A great show. The other one we're going to be pretty excited this summer about is Cooper Johnson. So Cooper Johnson,
cool.
Yep, young. Just won Lansing's Best Country Artist just this last year. And,
very cool. Yeah. And capping it all off there.
Well,
Star Farm, man.
Star Farm. We weren't able to get them last year. We got them back this year, so we're pretty excited. Last time they were in that park, there was almost 2,000 people in that park in Grand Ledge, which is pretty much, I think, the population, I think, of Grand Ledge. pretty close. So pretty much everybody in Grand Ledge came out to that show.
So you got the Grand Ledge concert series. That takes place on Thursday nights. Lansing one's on Wednesday. Makes Shawn a very, very busy guy. Tuesdays, you've got at least for a short time. Now, that's only a 3-concert series, but it is Delta Township, right?
Yeah, Delta Township right behind Lansing Mall, and that's Sharp Park. We're going to start that out Tuesday, May 21st. Again, my good friends Sea Cruisers are going to be doing that show, but my friends Wild Honey Trio are going to be opening that show, and if you have not seen the Wild Honey
They
Collective,
are fun to watch. A great band.
Yep, I think they're on tour right now for the next couple weeks, driving around the country, and I think they just put out their 3rd. I could be wrong, maybe it's their 4th, but I think they're putting out just their 3rd album right now, so absolutely amazing.
And yeah, I noticed you got, and this is more of a monthly series, of course, but I noticed you've got a jazz lineup for you in the series.
Yep, so Caleb Robinson and Reaching, they're going to be there in June, and if you have not seen those guys, I highly recommend to come check those out. Caleb, he was an MSU jazz student. He travels all over Michigan, plays the Detroit Jazz Festival, plays a lot in Flint, and again, absolutely free. Just starts at 7:00 in Sharp Park. So
very cool. What about Mason? Mason is another place that you are dedicating your time to.
Well, I don't know if you remember this, but we actually grew up in Mason, Dedale.
I've heard that. So that's been rumored about.
We grew up in Mason, and I have a soft spot for Mason. So the first one, they get started on Thursdays, but the first one's going to be Thursday, May 23rd. So 2 days after I start Delta Township, we're going to go to Mason, and that's the middle school and the high school jazz band. Now, a little thing different with Mason, they start theirs at 6:30. So Mason start at 6:30, but we're going to kick that off with the high school and the middle school jazz bands.
Okay.
And on that one, if you need more information, you can just go to Mason Chamber. You go to their website, and they'll have all their Thursday night information on there as well.
All right, very cool. You don't happen to have any quick links or anything like that at the Music Instrument Swap website, do you?
No, but we'd love to have you come check out musicinstrumentswap.com. So I'm working on, putting out all the information on there as well. So we're working on getting that on there. That way people can just pop on there and see all these crazy things we got coming all summer long, including the cap off to our summer, which is going to be Mason's Sun-Dried Festival, Dedalian.
Yes, that is in.
That is the
I know I'm going to be there.
End of August, though. That is the end of August.
Thank you, because I was gonna say September, and I'm like, I know that's wrong.
That one we have Rebecca Brunner coming out of Nashville, and then something new this year. We're going to try a country night on Friday night, so something you don't see very often. And I know you love country. You still got the big cowboy hat.
I do. I still got the cowboy hat.
God,
I'm not going to let that thing go.
It survived the fire.
I've had people try to buy that off of me. And I'm like, no, man, this is my hat.
I still remember when you had the I forgot what we had the fire in the apartment, and they and they cleaned that hat in this huge box.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, you still have the hat. That's
wow,
awesome.
That was years ago. Thanks for bringing up that memory.
Yeah, well, it was just like when we just saw the flyer in my phone of all the oh yeah, I remember that show. That was horrible. So, but luckily we only do amazing shows now, Dedalians.
All right, that is Shawn VanSteeland, the Fun Czar. Thanks as always, Shawn, for doing what you do here in the community, being a part of it. Studio audience wants to thank you as well. There you go.
Absolutely. And don't forget to, I'm actually not a part of this, but I'm a sponsor, but Lake Lansing Band Shell, they do theirs on Friday night. They have an amazing lineup this summer as well, too. So
yeah, I guess I should have asked you if you had something else, because I knew you did.
always got stuff else. But, once summertime comes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I mean, these are absolutely free. So when people say there's just nothing to do in Lansing, they're just not trying hard enough. One of these days, I'm going to do a Sunday show. And I've always been dreaming of a lunch show in Lansing as well.
The Fun Czar doesn't feel busy enough, so he's going to go ahead and just add more work on.
Always dreaming.
I love it. I will have a lot of the quick links available for you in the podcast notes. Appreciate you coming in and talking, Shawn.
Dedalian, that is why you're the best. Let's give yourself a round of applause, Dedalian. Dedalian Lowry, everybody.
You've been listening to Community Convos, a program from LCC Connect with conversations about what's happening in our community. To listen to this episode on demand, visit us at lccconnect.org or find us on your favorite podcast platform. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on Community Convos, email us lcc-connect@lcc.edu. And thanks for joining the Convo.